I did a little military appreciation. My granddad was in the Air Force.
Louisiana people are just more intense about a lot of things.
Right.
So.
I mean, there was just nothing that could pull me away from it, man. This is where I always dreamed of playing.
The bar buying all the Jell-O shots, and you can feel that. I wish y'all could feel that. Y'all are obviously feeling something completely different.
Playing for something a little bit bigger than just, yourself or, the team.
GetGordon and get it done.
Hey, Louisiana, this is Gordon McKernan, and I have the opportunity today to visit with some of LSU's finest. This is in our podcast studio, which is called The Garage. This sort of series so far is yet to be named. I've challenged my marketing crew to come up with a catchy name. What do you guys think? What would be a catchy name for a podcast which I would host?
Yeah.
Something original like Get It Done or something?
Yeah.
No? Well, y'all come up with something.
Yeah, we can think of something.
Y'all are young.
Yeah, you got to think of something.
Young and talented. But in any event, hopefully we'll do more of these, and we've got some ideas how we can bring some good content, some good insight into things that are going on around our state with certain sports teams, especially here at LSU, politicians, what's going on in the legal field, anything outdoors related, duck hunting, fishing, golf, things like that I like. So that's the hope and the plan. So I was just remarking to the players here that I was surprised that the Coach Jay, on the afternoon before the Tennessee series, would allow you guys, because he's an intense man, intense coach,
very intense.
that he would allow y'all to come here, which I'm most thankful for, to visit with me a little bit. And we were actually supposed to go to a Miracle League ball game after this, and y'all were going to be involved with giving back, which I think is great. But so tell me your thoughts on that. How did Jay let y'all out of the cage, so to speak, for just a little while?
Yeah, I mean, he knows we work hard while we're there. So I don't think he always says our most important asset is our time. So he doesn't want to waste our time up there. So, I mean, we're there for 3 hours. We're working hard the whole time we're there. And then when we're done, I mean, he just lets us out. He doesn't want us up there not doing anything.
Right.
And he knows we just can't be up there working all day long. So,
Especially this time of year.
Yeah.
We're kind of got our routines full swing. It's
Right.
the middle of the season. Like, all the guys know what they need to get done this time of year.
So of all the coaches y'all have had throughout your careers in any sport, right? Football, basketball, baseball, where is he on intensity level of all your coaches? Is he in the, well, he's okay, he's very average, or no, he's probably our most intense coach?
For me, he's number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
Easily. I mean, LSU baseball is his life, and you feel that definitely every day. So,
yeah, for sure. He's at the top for me, too. I mean, he lives for LSU baseball. He breathes it. I mean, everything he does in his life is for the team and LSU baseball.
I played with my dad growing up, so that's number one for me. But then Coach Johnson's a close second. Yeah, he gets after it. Love it.
Yeah. I mean, my high school coach was pretty intense, but my high school coach is definitely louder, crazier than Coach Johnson. But I mean, he's not a very loud guy. He means business.
Right.
Whenever when we're there working, like, there's not really much messing around.
On some of my social media feeds, they have these, I'm assuming they're young baseball dads. They're imitating young baseball coaches, right? And they dress up like them. And they get on the sidelines and they're throwing stuff. Have y'all does that go into y'all's feed at all? You ever seen that stuff?
Seen a few of them.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, it is. I mean, they do.
Too.
It's, it's way overdone. Like with other, baseball dads here in Louisiana are pretty intense. I mean, it's different, right? I mean, the expectation of baseball in Louisiana. You're from Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's different here, I think, than in Georgia, right? Just the success we have with Coach Bertman and through the years and everything. It's just the intensity level starting really, really young is high.
Yeah, I bet. And just being at LSU, I mean, I think every sport is intense.
Yeah.
I mean, Louisiana people are just more intense about a lot of things.
Right.
So.
See, I was the first time I met Jay, we went to Gino's Italian restaurant here in town, Mama's place over there with Gino, good friends. So shout out to them. But I was getting to know him. I like small talk. And so, Coach, what do you like to do? Well, I do baseball. So, okay, well, when you're not doing baseball, what do you do? I do baseball. And I said, well, you're married, right? Yeah. And he told me he doesn't have any kids. I said, so what do you like, your wife and you like to do? Well, I do baseball pretty much. I said, well, when you travel, where do y'all go? Because Well, we really don't travel. I go a little bit in the off season. My family's out in California, I think is where he told me. But I went through about 5 or 6 things. What about golf? I don't golf. Hunt and fish? No. Someone tried to get me hunting. I went through everything. I was ticking in the book where I could, let's go play golf. Let's go do this. No, it's baseball. That's it.
Yeah. That's all he does.
Hey,
there's nothing else.
All day, every day.
We weren't lying and said his life was LSU baseball.
That's it. No. and I interact with all these coaches on all the different programs, from gymnastics, women's, men's basketball, baseball, tennis even. There's none like him with the intensity and singular focus to get y'all to win championships.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah, so I can only imagine the stare or the intensity he sometimes brings to you guys. So let's talk. We got a few little things they want us to go over here. Walkout song, right? We'll start.
Yeah. Mine is a song by Timbaland and Drake. It's called Say Something. I had a Kendrick Lamar song earlier this year called TV Off, but then that didn't really have any hits in it, so I had to change it.
Didn't have any hits in it. It's crazy.
All right.
I do Square Dance by Eminem. I've been doing it since my freshman year.
Square Dance by Eminem.
Yeah.
All right.
Doing Tops Drop by Fat Pat. It was my freshman year walk-up song.
All right.
Got a good little beat to it, so
kind
of just walk up to it.
All right.
Yeah, I did Bunny Hop by Don Taraj. And it was just something that make the crowd happy.
Yeah.
My girlfriend told me she thought it'd be good. So
yeah, I know how old I am now when I'm listening to these songs. I'm like, I don't know if I've heard most of these. But how often a season can y'all change your song? Can you change it every week?
Yeah, you
it's really up to you, really. I mean, I don't think that's a good look to change it every day.
If you get in a slump, you have a bad game or two or a series, like, I'm done. I'm going to the next one. Y'all do that?
Not
so
really.
Things first. I think the walk-up song is probably one of the last things to go.
For sure. I'll change
the
bat.
cleats or the bat. Or
the batting glove. Things like that.
So who's the most superstitious player on the team? Like, when you look at him, go, I don't know how he can even function. There's so many things he has to do before he's going to perform. There's someone that steps out.
I don't know. I feel like everybody
has their own
like,
no one's like over the top.
Yeah, no one's doing crazy things.
All right. Tell me, go left or right.
I mean, I'm obviously before I hit, I strap both my batting gloves up. I chew watermelon bubblegum before every game, and during every game, and that's the one thing I have to have. So that's really my 2 main superstitions, honestly.
Man, I don't even know if I have a single thing that I do that's like, I mean, I have like in the bullpen or whatever, when I'm getting ready for outings, I have certain drills or whatever that I do or to get my body going, but I don't know if I have a single thing that I do like every day before a game or during a game. Honestly, yeah.
Fair.
I just wear the same thing every day, like put it on the loop, put it in the wash. When I get it back, same thing goes on every day. So
everything, same thing.
All the way down to the socks.
All the way down. Never change for the season.
Never change.
Okay. Well, at least you're washing it. That's good, because there are some players, I think, that don't wash, depending whether it's good or bad, and I don't know how that works. But
yeah, my whole life, no matter like what color the team I'm on, I always wear white socks. Like, I don't know what it was. I just grew up wearing white socks, and now still to this day I wear white socks under my cleats.
All right. Helmers, what about you? What'd you have besides the Will Helmers is off camera?
Come on now, Billy.
Never good enough to have any superstitions.
There you go. All right, Alex Box. What does it mean to you guys, and what do you think it means to opponents? Is it different in your mind than going around to other venues?
Well, I think I can speak on it a lot because, like I said, I was at another school before I got here, and I mean, it's a different level than anywhere I've ever been at. Really? And I mean, all the top schools. I mean, I've been to every school in the SEC, Mississippi State, Arkansas. I mean, it just doesn't compare, man. The fan base, just the energy of the field. Whenever big home runs hit, I mean, it's louder than any baseball stadium I've been at. So it's just a different level, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, they have probably I think Mississippi State's actual stadium's probably a little bit nicer. It's really, really new.
Right.
They put a lot of money into their stadium. It's super nice. But I think they have a bigger capacity. They hold more fans.
Right.
But I mean, the box is different, man. When the box is rocking in the postseason, super regional baseball at the box is, I mean, only thing better is Omaha.
Right.
There's no comparison to it.
Well, I haven't been to Mississippi State in a long time, and from what I hear about the girls in the place, you'd have to do something to attract guys there, right? I mean, I'm not saying that's true, but that's what someone told me. You don't want to go to Mississippi State because there's nothing there, and the girls aren't as pretty as the LSU girls. That's what I hear.
Yeah, I won't comment on that.
Yeah, that's very smart.
I'm not sure about that.
All right, so how's the season going? What, do you rank 7th right now, somewhere there, and had a few interesting series, and but had some good series. So what are y'all thinking?
Yeah, a little inconsistent here as of late, but obviously, we got 4 weeks left till SEC tournament starts, and then that's when things really start to get rolling. And you're playing for something a little bit bigger than just, yourself or, the team. Like, you're playing for a national championship, SEC tournament championship. So feel really good about where we're at. Obviously, I think we got, Tennessee this weekend and then on the road at A&M. So 2 back-to-back weekends of great opponents. Yep. And it'll be a good test to see where we're at and see where we're going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Agree with that. And I was counting, I think yesterday, the top 10. I think there's 6 or 7. I always forget Texas is in the SEC again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, they're 1. They are in the SEC. I think it was 7. But it's quite extraordinary when you think you come out of men's basketball and you look up and there's 6 or 7 out of the top 10 in SEC.
Yeah.
You go to baseball now, and then we'll go to football, and it'll be the same thing. I mean, if you want to be a collegiate athlete and play in the best places in the top level,
for sure,
you got to go to the SEC now and all this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
everybody knows it.
Yeah, it just means more. I mean, that holds true in every sport.
Yeah.
So.
Where did any one of you think about going somewhere else rather than LSU? This was between this or this?
I committed before I even got to high school to LSU.
Yeah, you're a Monroe boy. You were committed like in 4th grade.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I never even talked to anyone
Never
else.
anybody else. Okay.
I went through the whole process in high school, but LSU was my first offer. And then about a year later, I called up. Paul Maneri was the coach here when I committed. So, I mean, it was my sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
But really since day one, when I took a trip to LSU and install the stadium for the first time, never anywhere else in my mind.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, whenever the recruiting, everything was going on, whenever I was in high school, I honestly tried to give every school the best chance possible to try to pull me away from here.
Right.
And I didn't. I delayed my commitment for a really long time just because I didn't want to come here just for the fact of it being LSU, and that's kind of the team that I always wanted to play for.
All right.
And then, I mean, there was just nothing that could pull me away from it, man. This is where I always dreamed of playing. And, at the end of it, there was nowhere else that could make me go anywhere else other than here.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had 2 different recruitments.
Right.
The high school recruitment, I committed fairly early, South Carolina. Safe to say that wasn't the right decision at the time.
Right.
I committed very early. And then when I was in college and then as a transfer portal in college, it was between, LSU, Auburn, and Georgia Tech, and there's not really a choice to make between those schools. So,
right.
you just can't turn it down, man. Best college baseball program in the country, most storied, everything, man.
I would agree with that. So I think all wise decisions from all of y'all. Speaking of storied programs, obviously we've won a few natties, right? And been to Omaha and had that experience. And thinking back about Omaha or on the field, off the field, just, share that with us. What you guys, unfortunately you weren't there at that time.
Yeah. Sad.
So I'll focus with these guys.
Yeah. I mean, that was awesome. I just remember getting off the bus after every game, no matter what, and they were having to escort us up to our meeting room.
Y'all are celebrities, man.
There were so many people.
You're
there.
royalty there at Omaha. I mean, they look at Louisiana LSU people differently, and especially the players.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, that was the coolest experience of my life so far.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, just to be there freshman year, Cade Beloso came up to me the first day we were there and was like, don't get used to it. This isn't how they all end,
That's right.
But I got to enjoy every part of it and watch Josh hit a homer against Florida to win this World Series and watch Gavin close it out. So it was really awesome and looking forward to try and get back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of the same thing that they said was the first game against Tennessee, and you go downstairs and you're not really knowing what you're going to expect. And then it's time to go to the bus, and you put your headphones on and you're walking out and it's just a sea of purple and gold, just trying to get to the bus, and there's things marked off and cops all over the place trying to help you just get to the bus. And I mean, it was crazy. And then you get off and everybody's partying, and you go and you win the game, you come back and you see your family, and it's every night was its own little adventure after every single game. And then eventually winning the national championship was the coolest thing I've ever done.
Yeah. Well, obviously we don't play. We watch it from the stands, and we're out in the streets and the restaurants and the bars. And there's some special moments as a fan when you're there, and all that energy just gets wrapped up and poured out into a scene, like when we're at the bar buying all the Jello shots, and you can feel that. I wish y'all could feel that. Y'all are, it was almost, sitting next to Kurt Answorth when we got blown out. And I don't know baseball like him. And he's like, don't worry, it's fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to win the game. I'm like, no, how do you come back from this? It's like losing 100-0 in football. He's no, not at all. This is what the coach is doing. He had to talk me off the ledge, right? Go out, and, that's when I came up with all right, how can I help? What could I do? What could I spark the fan base? So that's when I came up with the rally. We'd go buy a bunch of shots and do something stupid like that. And but watching all of that, and all the celebrity out there and all the people that were there to watch all, it was just, it's one of those things. And I'd been to Omaha several times, but that one seemed different. Yeah. I don't know why. It was special.
I mean, we feel those moments too, though. Oof. I mean,
but I wish you could be in the bars with us. When we're doing the Jello shots, because that's a lot of fun, right? But Helmer's over there, of course. Helmer's is probably doing Jello shots. Dugout, right? I mean, sneaking them in there.
All in the stadium is the things that y'all are feeling. We're feeling the same things. I mean, those late games, big moments when everything's happening. Yeah. It's like whenever JP made the crazy catch in left field, and like the emotion of it happening, of Langford hitting the ball, and you're like, oh my gosh, no way, he just walked it off. And then him making a play, and it's like the most crazy adrenaline rush ever. Yeah. Like, we feel the same exact things, and it was a wild ride.
Yeah, it was fun, and then it turned in. We had these hats, and people started calling. They stood in line to get the hats afterwards with a little Jello shot on the back when we came back to Baton Rouge, and had a lot of fun with that. So that was a great memory. They want me to ask y'all favorite local restaurants.
Okay, mine is Chimes, because it's a special memory for me, because on my recruiting visit down here with my dad, and that's the first restaurant we went to, was Chimes. And then it was I got the what's it called, the catfish with the crawfish etouffee on top with the rice, and it was just amazing. So
Chimes is probably one of my favorite too.
Yeah.
Very classic, just good lunch spot.
Chimes.
I'm gonna go with George's.
Yeah. Okay.
I like our moms. I like a burger.
Our moms. Okay.
I like
there
our
you
moms.
Go. Little mixture there.
Yeah.
All right. Miracle League coming up. That is an organization we support, and it's been successful for us in the past in terms of the people there, the parents and the kids appreciate that y'all take your time out, you show up, and you participate, and you actually get something back from it, even though you're giving to it. So it's something that we're happy to support and have you guys out there for an afternoon. It's May 8th, so hope everybody out there will come out and be a part of it. So looking forward to that. The reason we're here is because we've got some of Brad Duncan. Have y'all met Brad?
Oh yeah.
Okay. As we know, Brad is a shoe designer extraordinaire. These are my Dunk. Can you see those right there? Yeah. These are my second pair he got me. So I was thinking today, I need a pair of make sure, Taylor, I want something to wear with like a tuxedo, like some Jordans that he designs, but they're fancy and classy, but still make a statement. Oh, I got to come up with something on that. I was thinking I got to wear, because my daughter's getting married. I was like, man, what if I wore some Jordans?
Wearing Jordans with a tuxedo is a fashion statement for sure.
Wouldn't you think so? So that's what I need, something like that for my daughter's wedding. I want to wear some Jordans from Duncan Kicks. So Jeff Watson, all of y'all have met Jeff.
Yes,
Jeff,
sir.
we call him the sniffer, the jock sniffer. So that's what he does. So he loves to hang out with anybody, any player. And what I love about Jeff is he doesn't discriminate in his love for all things sports. Every sport at LSU, it could be, he sent me a women's tennis player today. He sends me volleyball players, baseball, basketball, everything. He just loves. He loves everything sport-wise if it has to do with LSU. So I appreciate all he does. I appreciate how he interacts with you guys, but he did that. So we're going to bring him out. Will's going to give them to you. We just want to talk about them briefly. Someone last year was wearing them, had a great game with them. First game they put them on.
I think I hit a home run.
That maybe was okay.
Last year.
So here we are. We're thankful for Brad at Duncan Custom Kicks is where you can order these. And we have done this now for my entire company. We did this, and we're doing flares. So, all right, we'll start with you.
Oh, sweet.
All right, here we got. So what you designed and why, and then we'll go around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, these are nice.
Those are sick.
Can you see those, Brandon, on the camera? Hold them up. There we go. All right, why'd you do that? Little camo.
I did a little military appreciation. My granddad was in the Air Force,
Really?
in Vietnam. And I mean, he was one of the smartest men I ever met in my life.
Man,
so
cool.
He passed away during COVID. And then to get something like this, be able to be out there, him be on the field with me, it'd be sweet.
That's a great.
Yeah, these are awesome.
Great story.
Nice.
This is exactly what I wanted.
He knows how to kill.
Oh yeah,
clean,
this is perfect.
Man.
Those are sick.
It is. Real quick, Catfish Charlie's in Monroe. Do you ever eat there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's my place.
That place is awesome.
When I land there, when I go my office up there. I go straight to there before I do any business.
No, that place is sick.
And then I don't do business very well because I eat too much and I get tired. So
it's easy to do there too.
Yeah.
Eat too much.
Yes. All right. Bear. What do we got there? A little tiger stripe on the back.
Yes, sir,
The bear. I like that right there. Huh?
Yes, sir, bear.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, we
I like them.
We giving Stevie some run for his money right
I
here.
know.
Yeah.
Steve's got 100 pair of shoes, so I got to compete with him
Yeah,
somehow.
new
like
pair
it.
of cleats every game.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
these are awesome. We just, based off last year's, we did the Bear Force 1, so these are the Bear Force 2s, I guess. But yeah, no,
When
they're
did you get
sweet.
the-
I love them.
When did you get the nickname Bear?
Man, I don't even remember. My dad gave it to me when I was born. I have an older brother whose nickname is Moose.
Is he a big fella like you?
About 5'11", 200 pounds. So there's a little bit of a sore subject there.
Yeah,
with
you would
him.
think,
He's
yeah.
my older brother, but not my bigger brother.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
But no, there was a lot of wiffle ball games me and him played in the backyard, and so Moose and Bear, that was us growing
Moose and
up
Bear.
playing baseball.
Okay, good. All right. Gavin.
See what you got, Giddy.
Kobe's.
Mama
Yeah, I did like
mentality.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did like a Jordan Kobe collab kind of thing
I love
with
that.
the 8 on the back.
Okay.
I don't know. I just kind of got number 8 this year, and when I feel like a lot of people think of Kobe number 24 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like whenever I think of Kobe, I think of
Yeah,
the
original-
young version of wearing
Yep.
number 8.
Yep.
And I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do like the little collab with Jordan Kobe.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I have to ask this question because my son, who's 24, he has some idiot friends, right? It just how you look up and go, these are your friends, and you're one of his friends, but you're not that. But I'm like, man, y'all are just idiots. And so we get in these discussions all the time about LeBron versus Kobe. And there's one the other night we were down in Florida, and someone videoed it because one of the friends was just hammered, and he's just out of control arguing about LeBron. I'm trying to argue with him back, and we're just going at it. So Kobe and Michael, right? So are you team Michael or you team LeBron? Where are you in this? And I'm going to ask you all. I'm trying to understand this generation and how they go with
So,
LeBron.
I feel
over
like I
Michael.
have a very basic take on this. I feel like Michael Jordan's legacy is bigger than LeBron.
Right.
Like I feel like it's he's probably the biggest sports figure ever.
Correct.
But I personally think that LeBron was a better basketball player.
How do we kill? Can we cut that, Brandon? Just got it.
I think that if LeBron and
That's
Michael
gone.
Jordan played one-on-one, I think LeBron would dominate.
We'll come back to this. Barrett, you?
Man, I didn't watch basketball a lot, so I don't know that much about it. But I watched The Last Dance, and that got me pretty fired up. So I'm gonna go with Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever watched a basketball game in my life, but I do think LeBron James.
Oh.
He's a specimen out there for sure.
You didn't play basketball, right?
I mean, I played in middle school, but there's a video of me shooting.
Did you play basketball?
Yeah, I played basketball up to my senior year, and Giddy knows this. Last year, we'd have heated debates about the same exact conversation. We're yelling outside the locker room, into the trading room, yelling about it. And I was always team Michael Jordan. He was team LeBron. Yeah. And I'm team Michael, man.
Yeah.
It had to be.
This podcast isn't long enough to
No,
go into
no.
that.
And I'm gonna say,
conversation.
and this what people don't understand is there's a death drive in Michael Jordan, kind of like Kobe. Kobe's only pro. I will do anything to win this game. I don't care about what you think about me outside of this. LeBron's always playing the crowd stuff, but Michael's determined, singular focus to dominate and destroy the other side was like nobody else in sport. And that's what if they played 1-on-1, Michael. I'm going to kill you. He had that in him. LeBron,
I don't think he would.
No. But that's what his mentality. It was just
he could try.
That's
where
where Mama got. If they go 1-on-1 in a scrap, Michael's kill it. Even though he's bigger, strong, it's his will that would just do it. I'm telling you.
I don't think so.
Well, let's talk. But what about the flop stuff that's going on? Would you ever resort to that if you're the greatest player of all time? You know, these fake flops and all
Every
that?
player does it.
Oh.
Michael Jordan did the same thing to get caught.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
You know,
Every basketball player does it.
No, it's changed so much now. We could have a whole episode on that.
We could have a whole conversation about this for hours.
Yeah,
we talk about the Joe Rogan podcast being 3 hours long, and you don't think you could do that? This could be a 3-hour podcast.
All right. Well, we want
talking about Michael Jordan versus LeBron.
We want to thank Brad, again, Brad Duncan at Duncan Kicks for supplying these for y'all. So they're great. Give them a little shout out on any social media y'all have.
We still got Brad.
Yeah.
We got sidetracked.
There you go.
Brad's hadn't
sorry. I got so aggravated.
I'm excited over here.
Sorry, my bad.
But
right, we got so
got.
aggravated with this subject.
All right, let's see.
Got some
those are
colors in
yeah.
So what does that represent?
I went with the Galaxy design. Because,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because ever since I was like a kid, like I've always just had a fascination with like space and the stars and stuff, and I always thought it looked cool. So I asked them to get this for me, and I think these are sick.
Those are sick,
what does that say? Okay, yeah.
It says my nickname, Brazzy, on them. Yeah, man.
What does Brazzy mean?
That's a nickname that I have because my last name's Braswell, so people just call me Braz or Brazzy or one of them too. So yeah, man, these are cold, man. Shout out Brad.
Well, looking forward to y'all having some great plays and winning some games in these cleats. And thanks again, Brad. Everybody go to his Brad Custom Kicks. Duncan Custom Kicks. Yeah, at Duncan Custom Kicks. If you want to get some, he'll fill orders, but he's a great guy and he's a great designer. All right, last thing. What's the one thing you want fans to know about you off the field?
One thing I want to know is that I love LSU, man, to the death, and I'll always be LSU Tiger, and I love Baton Rouge forever.
Yeah, he may be the smartest. He loves Jordan. He loves Baton Rouge. He loves LSU. I don't think you can be.
Up.
Yeah, he is. Well, it's working.
Just wants brownie points.
It's working.
Man,
let me tell
don't
you.
do that.
It's working. All right. One thing to know about you off the field.
I'd say that I have a very different personality on the field and off the field. As a person, just a lot of the things that they see on the field probably aren't the exact same as what you'd think I'd be off the field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're more laid back off the field.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just a good way about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man, this is hard.
Yeah.
I'm not playing baseball. I'm probably playing video games. To be honest with you, played a lot of MLB The Show recently.
MLB The Show guy.
That's a lot though with college athletes. I think y'all want downtime, just escape from everything, get away from the pressure and whatever, and just not have to worry about stuff.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, I mean, one thing with me is my whole family's been baseball my whole entire life.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just love being around my family, love talking the game with my family, things like that. Just love being around them.
All right. Well, good. Well, Brandon, Chloe, Alex, anything we're missing? All right. Well, that's our wrap here on the episode. Good luck in this series this weekend. It should be an epic series, and looking forward to following for the rest of the season. And ready for Omaha. We'll be there, and we're going to break that record of how many shots did we buy last time? 8,800. I guess I got about like an even 10,000. 10,088. 10,888. We'll figure it out. But in any event, can't wait to do it. Best of luck to y'all the rest of the season, and can't wait to follow it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.